is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb and welcome to Uncolored Keys. Now this module is based off of the original version called Color Keys, and the way that you're going to be able to discern this from colored and uncolored keys is the fact that uncolored keys is simply going to start off with all gray buttons. That's going to be the way that this works. And one of the things that's very important to note down is that the display itself actually doesn't matter. This module is going to go through 4 stages, and the only thing that matters is the actual color of what the text is at the top to indicate what stage you are currently on. But that's not the biggest issue. This module is a very, very simple module to do. And to begin this module, what we need to do is we need to figure out what we're going to be pressing here. And what this is going to do is we're going to be pressing the key with the highest value based off of our first stage. And this is the alphabetic position of the key multiplied by the key's color value from the table below. And if multiple keys are tied for the highest value, any of them can be pressed. Now, the thing about this is that it will immediately start off with gray. So one of the biggest indications is that gray is going to have a multiple of 1. It's going to be multiplied by 1. So in this case, essentially the first stage is simply going to be pressing the letter with the highest alphanumeric position, which in this case will correspond to tango. Now, some things may happen. When I press tango, there is the possibility of something happening here. As you can see, now that I've pressed this button, this has the possibility of changing colors. And then what's going to happen here is that when we press a key, for example, for the first time, it's going to change color, and this is going to change the possible multipliers of what that can appear like. In this case, the other colors that can appear is red, yellow, blue, green, and white. That's going to be and that's going to increase the multipliers to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yada yada. So, in this case, our letters have changed as well. The tango still stays as well, but I'm not sure if that's pure coincidence or not. And the display as well has changed. In this case, it corresponds to the color of yellow, which means we are currently on stage 2. And now we're simply going to do the same process over again. In this case, it's immediately obvious that it's going to be the tango up in the top left, because blue is a multiple of 4, and if we do the math here, if we do 20 times this by 4, alphanumeric position tango is 20, we're going to get a value of 80. Now, every other key is still a value of gray, which is going to be essentially just multiplied by 1, or its alphanumeric position. This means that we're going to be pressing the top left again.
Is the right
And just like that, it has the possibility of changing letters and completely new colors as well. So now we're currently on stage 3 right now, and now this is where things get a little bit interesting. This red delta is going to be corresponding to red in this case, which is a 2. However, this is not the highest value because 4 times 2 is only going to give us a value of 8. Now, if we take a look at Victor down here, Victor is a value of 22 multiplied by 1. That is going to be our highest value right there. Let's hit that down in the bottom right. And now
right.
we will be revealed a new color in this case. In this case, this one is white. But we also have a bit of a competitor up top here. In this case, that is going to be a Romeo with a modifier of red. So that's going to be 18 times this by 2, which is going to be 36. That is indeed more than 4 times 6, which is 24, or more than 19 or 20 with these other 2 letters. This is going to be our answer. And now, since we went through 4 different stages, the module is solved. That is all there is to this module, and it is actually quite a fairly simple one to do. It is quite fun, and it is definitely better than colored keys, which is just checking for edge work in my opinion. So, honestly, if you wanted it to be, it could totally be a nice solo for you to do, because it is essentially just trying to figure out the highest value. But, in this case, you just want to make sure that you know which values are which: red, yellow, blue, green, white. Simple as that. But yeah, that's basically it to this module. There is the possibility of duplicate keys appearing as well. I forgot to mention. So there is the possibility of seeing duplicate letters appear on the module, if I didn't explicitly state that already. But yes, that's where the possibility of tied for the highest value can happen. It is a bit of a rare case to happen, but it can happen. So just keep that in mind. So in this case, our highest letter is going to be Sierra. Sierra beats Quebec, so it's going to be 19. Simple as that.
Right.
Now, we have a blue and a Charlie. That's pretty much the one that we want to pay attention to the first stage. Pay attention to what the multiplier is, but in this case, it does not matter. Blue is only going to be 4. 4 times 3 is going to be worth 12. That's really not going to do much for us. So that's going to be 4 times 3 is 12. And in this case, that means our highest value is going to be this Yankee down here. Okay, here we go. Immediately right off the bat, as 17 times this by 4 is more than a 6 times 7, that's for sure. And just to make sure, 6 times 7 we know is going to be 42, and 17 times this by 4 is going to be 68. Significantly higher. Quebec is going to be our answer.
Very well done.
Okay, interesting. So now we have two bravos. This bravo down here is white. It's going to be multiplied by 6. That's going to give us a 12, which is already higher than the one in yellow. That's the highest value you can get. But this Victor is higher than this Bravo or this Lima or any of the other ones because it's worth 22. So this is going to be our final answer. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.